Today tear down of 3 aircraft instruments. Why 3? Because in fact they are almost the same, so they will be done all in a row. We have from a Boeing airliner DC amps from minus to plus 150 amps, quite interesting, with a very springy needle action. We have DC volts and AC amps up to 300 amps. So the cases are the same for these two ones, and a little bit bigger for this one actually. They are all made by the Western Instrument Division in Newark, New Jersey, all with a 5-pin connector. For the date codes we have 1976 on this one. We have here 1979 with a quality seal over the screw, which may be from the Air France company. It is written AF. And this one is the same. So we will start with opening, say, this one. So it is quite fun how they are made, because you cannot really see it for now, but the dial itself is curved and the backlight is actually in the middle. So we will check it when opening. It is just a matter. So sometimes you can wonder how to open them if you have screws at several locations, but here obviously they did put a seal over this screw. So it must mean you have to undo the screws on the side. And actually I did already remove them previously and unlock them because they were very hard to turn. So maybe not on this one, in fact. I am not sure. But I had another one which was really hard. And the trick is try not to damage the screws, because they are imperial screws with head painted in the color of the instrument. So always a pain to replace. So will it pop open? Yes, better than expected actually. We have this kind of insulating tape sheet, plastic, covering the insides with holes to accommodate the screws. So I guess it will be very fun to reinstall this thing. And what do we have? As I said previously, we have a dial which is actually curved. We have a pretty big galvanometer mechanism here. With a big magnet, and on the back we have just one resistor, and it is all. Obviously we have a backlight here, so I may try to make this one work, but all the other ones I did try so far, the backlight bulbs were blown. So no luck, and really I get my power supply, I connect the black on the black, the red on the red, and yes, this one is working. Quite nice. I am not sure about the voltage, usually they are 27 volts. I am at 15 here, and it is already working quite well, as you can see. Quite a nice event. I will even cut my bench light so you can see what it looks like. Quite a nice light in fact, but the label here for DC volts is not really well light up. Apart from this, it is interesting. And yes, the bulbs are here in the middle. Looks like we have 3 of them. Actually, maybe one of them is blown already. It is not impossible. So there is a little screw in the middle, but as it is covered with paint, and you know what? It is getting really hot. So I turn this off. Interesting. So, and about the galvanometer itself, I see it is connected directly here to the back, it seems, so it will be quite difficult to make it work, but I will try anyway. So it seems well just a series resistor, in fact, limiting the current in it. So let's try like so and try to power it. Oh, we are backwards. Let me reverse the polarity here. Yes, it is turning a little bit. Okay, so this was the first one. I will put back this one together, but let's go directly to the next one. I guess it is exactly the same deal, except maybe for the connections, what is connected to the galvanometer, because this one is DC amps, plus on main use. So why main use DC amps? Maybe, if, for instance, if you are monitoring the current going to the aircraft batteries, you want to know if they are charging or discharging. It is just a guess, I am not sure, but it should be a possibility. And according to the direction of the current, you will know if they are charging or discharging. So this one is the same. But here we have what seems to be actually wire wound resistors in the back. Little O-ring around, and after it exactly the same setup. As you can see, not a big difference here. And this time, I was going to say I haven't got the insulating sheet, but yes, it is in here in fact. But this one did not come off while opening the instrument. So this was the second one. And the last one, let me unzoom a little bit. So this one is AC amps, and it is a bigger case. So I guess with this one will work with a current shunt, because you are probably not putting 300 amps in this. It will be quite a bad idea actually. So it must be more voltmeter than a real ampermeter, and it works with shunt somewhere in the circuit. Yes, and actually in this one we have a little bit of electronics. We have a completely rotten O-ring at the back, and we have a little circuit board in this one with transformer. I see 2 resistors, 3 diodes, and 1 capacitor. Again, same setup, same galvanometer system, same backlight, everything similar. So this one, let's try to power it. I know the backlight is blown, I did already try it. So, but for the galvanometer itself, I see an orange and a green wire in parallel to this resistor here. I guess it might work like so. Let me apply the correct current direction. So if you want to know how to use galvanometers, there is a very nice set of videos from the post-apocalyptic inventor which explains how to characterize the galvanometers. Here I have no time for this. I will do it if I need to reuse one of them, but for now it is just for quick test purpose. And my little tester does not go high enough, but as you can see it is working. At least it means it is not stuck. On very white markings, in fact. The backlight is not turned on naturally, but as you can see, white is pretty bright and pops up really nice. Okay, so 3 of them. In aircraft cockpits you might have a lot more actually. These are probably from 747 Boeing vintage from the 70s. So was in service in the whole 80s and up to the early 2000s maybe. So I do not know if the total aircraft was decommissioned or if they did remove these instruments, maybe because of the blown backlights, and to retrofit it with them with digital ones maybe. Not sure. Okay, so I will put them back together. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.